I just had, so today and yesterday, I had two really good sessions with a new client who came to me from Hawaii. And so he booked the sessions and he comes and I'm like, so aloha, like, you know, what brings you to Texas from Hawaii? And he's like, well, I do have some family here. He's like, but specifically, I wanted to come and see you. And I'm just like, you came from Hawaii to fucking Fort Worth, Texas to see me? I felt very fancy. Just saying.
That's beautiful. Ladies and
Drag
gentlemen,
me out of Hawaii.
it's Sunday, July 21st, 2024. There's a lot going on in the world. And we are kinky and we're staying kinky. Everything we're talking about is consensual and for adults. We are adults doing consensual things with other adults. It's role play, it's fantasy, it's consensual. Don't judge. Maybe that's why you're not getting laid because you're judgy, right? I'm talking to
Maybe. That's why. Assholes.
Scams. Have you been kink scammed? Oh, we're gonna talk. Yes, we'll talk about catfish and all the ads and the fake doms, but there are a lot of sides to scams. We're all gonna talk about it. We have the real Nicco Noire to help us on our
Hello.
journey. Thank you, Nicco Noire, for being with us. Oh,
Thank you, Nicholas
it's
Tanek.
kick scam. So, all right, catfish. All right, first of all,
Catfish.
why is scamming such a major aspect in the sex industry?
Well, you know, here's the thing. So I've been a pro dom now for going on 20 years. So I have a huge body of work. It's not hard to find, you know, content I've made, pictures I've taken. You know, it dates back, right? So people have you know figured out, hey, this person you know has been around long enough that they have a following, and I want to be that person now too. And so they take my pictures and they now are me. But they don't say they're me, they say they're somebody else. They're just using my photos as and saying this is me. You know, I had DomCon, for instance. Somebody, you know, signed me up for a full blown workshop for DomCon that I wasn't even aware of, and it's those sorts of things. So it's someone taking a good name that I've spent 2 decades building and basically profiting off of it or shitting on it. Either way, we're going to fix that.
I'm posing the bigger question though, in like I think from they say prostitution is the oldest profession, right?
Yes.
But and a lot of people they always think that oh you're scamming like it's like your gut instincts always think that when someone approaches you that you're being scammed. I have a show that
Right.
celebrates kicks, specifically sissies and the sissy narrative and all that stuff and femdom. Every day
Right.
I get people using your face contacting me. Obviously, they didn't do
Right.
their homework. You
Right.
know what I
Because we
mean?
don't know each other. We haven't known each other for years and years. Right.
Oh, Stan says evening, Miss Nico.
Oh, I
So
see.
yeah, that brings me to my next topic: catfish, stealing my friends' IP photos, pretending to be doms. These incel, they're taking your money, Nico. They're taking your money.
And I
I
want it
yeah,
back.
yeah.
I want it
So
back.
how do we
So
stop
who
this?
are these people? Who are these people that are catfishing me? Well, right now I've got 3 up and running catfish. The here they are. So the first one you see here. Here, which way am I going? This way, that way. So yeah. So this one here, you see this one, the first one, Nicco Noire. That's not me. Are those pictures
Oh,
of me? Absolutely. But is that me? No. Do you want to know why that's not me? I don't have a personal profile. I only have a public profile
you don't live in
as
Georgia.
a entertainer. This person has taken all of my photos. Who is this person? They only have 2 friends, so who fucking cares? But why? Why?
What about Mistress Naughty? Pro
Well,
Dom?
see,
You're in
there's
Phoenix,
my
Arizona.
pictures.
You moved to Phoenix.
Well, you know, it's funny because I just moved from Phoenix to Texas. So that's convenient. It's convenient that
That's
I
not
still
you.
live in, but I don't. I live in Texas. Yeah, that's these are all my pictures. Wow, someone took the time to go way back.
Oh,
I mean, I was
you're
still.
you're
That's that.
fantasy here.
Yeah,
Nothing in this world is free. Arizona
nothing.
based.
No,
Oh, here's
no.
Nika. And that's a
Oh,
Ukrainian
there's
Nika.
Nicco Noire. Yeah, no,
Here's
that's
Nacho.
another one.
Ah.
So those are the ones I have up and running currently. And there's another one. I think it's uh Hala Marie or something like that. This little bitch has like 2,000 followers, and of I don't even understand it. So she's got 2,000 followers, and these people think that they're following me.
Now, Nico, we know each other very well.
We do.
So there's things that you do and there's things that you say, and like, so what is the initial reaction when you see this?
I'm infuriated. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, what in the world makes you think that A, you could be me, B, that you could make money off of my name? You know, and I had plenty of people somehow contact me after having given people thousands of dollars thinking that it was me for sessions. That I, you know, and I, listen, people, I've got better shit to do, like be an actual dom, than to fucking take your money and be a fucking, you know, scammer. No. You see everything? This isn't my fucking house. This is what I do for a living. This is what I've done for a living for 20 years. I've done it stateside, I've done it all over the world. Why in the fuck would I not come through? Why would I not make good on who I am if I am who I say I am? What, remember that song? Say it
What
to
I
say I
am
am.
is
What I am is what
80
I
Raquel.
am. There you
So
go.
there's a flip side to this too, also. As
Right.
someone, I get catfishes contacting me. So what should
Mm.
my initial reaction be? Like there's what Nicco Noire would do, you know, if you were me, and then there's what I would do if I was me.
Well, so if someone's contacting you, Nick, what do you do? Like, what is your initial reaction? Because I guess at the end of the day, I'm not a scammer. I have no idea what these people are fucking thinking outside of they've lost their minds.
Well, you know what? I tried to use my kink and fetishes for good, and I try to use my fault for good too. I'm a talkative edgelord. I know that. So I will talk to them over and over about the most extreme shit. Just
I love it. I
just
love
to
it.
and no, I won't be like creepy or anything like that, but I'll be like an old like first of all, I'll be like, what are you doing? Like seriously, like what the fuck? What are you
You
doing? You need
come at him with the parent vibes.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
come on, come on.
exactly.
What are you doing, man?
What
You
is
know,
that? Like,
I'm not
you
mad. I'm
know that
disappointed.
you do know that like I know who you are. You were on my show yesterday or something like that, you know, first of all.
Oh,
Or I know
yeah.
who you are, I know, and I'll bring detail. I'll try to get them to try to confess. I'll be like, look, I could help you. The kink and I genuinely mean this too. I was like, I could help you. Don't catfish people, all right? Seriously,
Right.
there's no money, there's not real money in it. You're not like seriously, if you've no money, there's not money in it.
Right.
Right? So
If you think getting a couple $100 here and there is making money off of my name, I promise you, you're not making any money off of my name. You're
so
not.
I know
I hate to break
there's a
it to you.
woman, a friend of mine would send what's it, pictures of naked men,
Mm,
like just bloody, covered in blood, like bloody naked. Yeah, but yeah, no, I seriously, I'm like, where are you? What are you doing? Why are you doing
yeah.
this? Like, yeah, and
Why?
some of them break and say, look, yeah, I'm trying to, you know, make a living, something like that. Because you could tell the ones that are not bots. There are some that are just bots. I got one
Yeah.
from a comedian, right?
Hmm.
It said comedian. It was a dom that was a comedian. It was
Okay.
all in Arabic, and it was all the pictures were just a little Asian woman, like one of those fake. So, I don't know.
See, I mean, I just, I
We
don't,
got some
I'll never understand
questions. We have some questions. Bola Bola, as a Mexican, how can I talk to an American dom living in Mexico and become her slave?
Well, that's a fair question. Honestly, I would do your homework, um, find a dom that wants to do what you're looking for. Don't bother doms that aren't specifically looking for lifestyle living, because there's some doms that are just they're just business doms. They're not interested in lifestyle stuff. So definitely look for that, and be open and honest, and clear communication. I don't think it's any different than speaking to a dom in Mexico.
Hmm. And kink is
It's
worldwide. If you
yeah.
think
I
about it, kink is
mean,
worldwide. Sex is
yeah.
human.
It's pretty international.
Yeah.
It's pretty
So there's certain
international.
just basic consent and respect. Respect is
Yeah,
the utmost is nice. That's a great question, Bola
yeah.
Bola.
No,
And he
that is
continues,
good. Thank you.
would you recommend me to become the slave of a dom that has satanic tattoos? Be
Whoa, whoa,
careful.
whoa. Would I recommend you to become the slave of a dominant who has satanic tattoos? Well, I don't see why not. Because satanic tattoos are just satanic tattoos. I mean, really, just art, right? So
Yeah,
I
that's
don't,
what they are.
and more importantly, what if they are satanic? Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know if anyone's, read up on, the Church of Satan or not. I happen to be interested in all kinds of different religions, and it's my opinion that the Church of Satan is kind of, just don't be a dick, and live your own life and stay in your own lane and do you, and don't hurt people, and hail Satan. Last I checked. So I think you'll be all right.
Okay, we got this guy Nicodemus. Why is scamming a major aspect of the sex industry? Because there are horny people and people desperate for that connection. I know people who sent 70K to a lady. Yeah.
Yeah, and here's the thing: if you're really horny, like if your dick really is like just guiding your life like that, cool. I'm into it. I'm fully into it. But do your homework. Like, if you like Nicco Noire, go find Nicco Noire. I'm not hard to
Yeah.
find, but don't think that if someone else is coming to you who has pictures of me, but their name is not mine, it's. I mean, here's the thing: I'm not coming to you. I'm not coming to you. I'm never going to come to you. Do you know why? Because you come to me. That's how this works.
He continues, I never got scammed by Monet. I get the painter Monet.
Oh, good.
But did get sucked in by complete sociopath, psychopath, and I'm fairly self-aware, intelligent. Okay, great. Let's talk about the ABDL scene now.
Okay.
Scams. I've
We
had a
know
lot of
people.
the ABL DOMs on the show.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to mention. I don't want to blow up anyone's spot, but the ones that are on my show, I'm friends with the people on my show.
Well,
I've
those
asked
are
them
friends of
about.
your kinky friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I've asked them. I've addressed the issue. I've asked them, privately,
Yeah.
and I ask. All I do is ask questions, and I just ask, and I ask, and I ask.
Well, see, the
Um,
great thing about questions is there's no such thing as stupid questions.
yeah.
You know?
So, but a lot more so than any other dom, I get more people who are heartbroken or say they've been
Mm.
heartbroken and scammed by ABDL DOMs. Mommy Madeline is a Dom who's been on the show. She's come on. We're going to schedule a
Mm.
show. So
Mm.
some guy contacted me and we're going to address it on the show.
Yeah.
She's a friend of the
I,
show. She wants to address it on the show. Let's do it. So stay tuned
yeah.
for that. Have
Yeah.
you encountered this with ABDL?
Right. So I don't I'm not an ABDL player. However, I know plenty of people who are, and I know a handful of mistresses that are in the scene, and the reason these people are heartbroken is because there are so few mistresses that offer those services or who are real players in that fetish. It's specifically, it's very niche, and it's a very private fetish. It's something that, I mean, if you think about it, it's shared between, it's got a parental and a little bond, right? So it's very it's heartbreaking for them because these people have, you know, mistresses, we are not inexpensive creatures. I'm sad to say for you. We have high price tags because we offer services. Our wheelhouses are not, that of the normal sex worker at all. They are elevated and extraordinary and left of center. So that's, you want to know why we have exorbitant price tags. It's because we do exorbitant things.
Yeah.
So
Another
yeah.
question is, are sissies an easy target?
I think that sissies definitely could be an easier target for the pure and simple fact that they have a longing for several things, right? So they have a longing to be sissified and dominated by a woman, um, to be made into a feminine creature, right? And then basically, well, I guess it depends on the sissy, but I think a lot of it is, servitude. And so I think it's that servitude part of the fetish that makes it dangerous for sissies to
Mm.
as targets, because they already want to give. They already want, they want to. And
And
so
I have a love for the whole sissification fetish. I respect.
sure.
Shout out to all my sissies. So, how do we protect the sissies in the kink community?
you know, eh, I'm gonna say, just like I would for any other girl, you have to keep your head on a swivel. Be smart. Keep your eyes open, and don't don't let your dick um control your outcome. Basically, I mean, do your homework. Make sure you're talking to the person you're talking to. It's very easy to verify who you're speaking with. And if the person won't verify who they are, then chances are you're not talking to who you think you are. So,
And get
think
15%
about it.
off with YKF, with the code YKF at Locked in Lust.
Right.
Stan
Put
Vladimir.
your
Stan
put your
Vladimir.
weenie in a cage.
Definitely. Oh, I have a story to tell you about. Oh, keys. You want to tell chastity stories, Nico? Your
What are we doing?
trade chastity stories. Stop the whole show just to trade a quick chastity story.
I don't have any good chastity stories right now, but I want to hear all about yours.
No, we had some fun at the Manor. Shout out to everybody at Mischief Manor. It was like kind of like an impromptu thing. I went, locked in chastity with the garter belt stockings under the, you
Hmm.
know, a shirt like this. I look good. I look good. But
Yeah.
all through and it wasn't until I was up on that swing or the bars or whatever, the suspension, you know,
Were you
sunshine
having like a
really
Moulin Rouge moment?
kind of, yeah. Kind of, yeah. And Sunshine looked beautiful, absolutely stunning, all black,
Does she
thigh
ever
high,
look any other way? I don't think she does.
magnificent. She was in her element. It was. I felt honored. I felt honored to serve. It was fucking beautiful. All right,
See,
let's get
that's the
back to the
thing. When
show.
people are in their element, they glow. They have halos,
They,
right?
they do. It was so
They do.
romantic. It was wonderful. Stan
I love
Vladimir
that.
says it's getting scary with the catfish situation now, with
Yeah.
artificial intelligence that can use your
Right.
face and mimic your voice,
I
personality.
know.
It'll be
Yeah.
hard to know who's real. So,
That's why I say fuck around and find out. You want to know who you're talking to? Book a session and come and see me. Fuck around, you will find out. I promise. You will meet me. That's the
Now, would
thing.
you?
Don't.
What do you think would
Why?
happen if you booked in a session with your AI self?
Oh my god. That's. I'm too medicated to even process that question. What?
Okay.
Wait. What?
Yeah.
What would I do
What?
if I met my AI self?
All
Well,
right.
first of
So,
all, I'd be like,
what would a
I'd
session
be.
be like with
What does AI say?
your AI
What would
self?
what would AI do if it met its real version of me? Because everyone wants to be me, apparently. I can't blame
Right.
them.
All right. Let's get down to this. So, check this out. I'm not going to show the whole thing for long, but we're going to read through it.
Yes.
Um, all right. Elite masculine. Has this Twitter thing. 16 reasons
Yeah.
why having sex casually will ruin your life. Don't be fooled. Modern women have been led to believe they can have casual sex just like men under the my body, my rules propaganda.
Can we not? I'm
Wow.
just
Okay.
curious.
What is? All right, we're gonna go
We
there. What do you think?
we've been led to believe that we can. Well, we can. We do. I mean,
All right.
I don't understand. Like, is a person's body count really even matter? Do you care? Do you fucking care? Like,
Number two. Number two. There's nothing glamorous about sex work or casual sex.
okay.
This is elite masculine saying
How
that.
wait.
There's a lot fucking
How
glamorous
are those
about it.
things? How are those things even remotely? They are not the same.
I know.
Sex
This
work
is
and
16
casual sex
reasons.
aren't even the same animal. They're not even the same monster.
I know.
There's
People don't
nothing casual
understand that.
about sex that sex workers
Number three.
engage in.
Listen to this. Number three. All right, I gotta do my ultra elite masculine voice.
Please do.
In the adult film industry itself, it's more
Oh my
common
god.
for the female stars to be on drugs or end up committing suicide compared to the male stars. That's everywhere.
Wait.
Seriously. It's not
Okay,
no.
so what does that
This
have
is
to do with anything?
there's a lot of drugs and
What
suicide. No, okay.
drugs and suicide, they're good buddies and all, but what does that have to do with what?
All right. Number four. But in
Uh,
real life, meaningless sex takes its toll on a woman. It damages her psychologically.
okay. Sex in real life damages me psychologically. So
Casual.
would sex in make believe life not
No,
damage? Because I feel like the
meaningless sex.
PTSD is going to be strong with me, regardless of where my subconscious is. I'm pretty fucked up, So I think that yeah, no,
Okay, it
yeah.
says in real life, meaningless sex takes a toll on a woman. Now, what would Salvador Dali say about that, or an absurdist say about that? The love of absurdity. Meaningless sex is beautiful. What the fuck? Have some
Meaningless
love for
sex is
art.
something that you pack up and put in your pocket for a Saturday lunch. I'm not
All right,
sure.
this is where it gets interesting.
Uh,
Number five. There's a whole number. That's why women have huge body counts, e.g., party girls, adult film stars, prostitutes tend to have mental issues.
okay.
Yeah,
So
complaining. All right. I don't know why
and
it's like a separate thing. He's just
I mean,
repeating a bunch of
I
shit.
have ADHD, so like I'm super neurodivergent, but
He's not written well.
I spent the first half of my adolescent life a junkie because I self-medicated, and then I finally figured out how to live with my fucked up brain, and so now I just smoke a lot of weed, and I get thousands of dollars worth of CBT therapy. No fucking joke. out on men every day. Yay.
So, this one.
Neurodivergency for the win.
A large majority. Oh wait, it's not sharing. Hold on. It says a large majority of them are on drugs, illegal ones, cocaine, meth, antidepressants. We got that. And then number 7, why?
I did that, but
because biologically tend to be more happier. That's like saying
grammar.
the reason is because
the reason like a double negative.
Be more happier.
Or more happier.
Oh. Wow! Don't get me started.
Is that like getting gooder? Fucking idiots! Who wrote this?
You're so masculine. You can't master the fucking English language.
You couldn't pop that into an AI, buddy. Dickhead.
Yeah, maybe because biologically men tend to be more happier having more mating partners. I don't know.
Well, okay. So we are animals, right?
And a whole separate
women. We're animals, and yeah.
Number 8,
I mean,
and women tend to be more miserable, as opposed to just you're miserable in general.
Right. Well, naturally,
more miserable having more partners.
We have vaginas.
The more mating partner you have, this person basically. If you do logic, let's do logic. Break it down.
Let's do it. Break it down. Come on.
Right. And women tend to be more miserable having more mating partners. So the more partners you have, the more miserable. That's what they're saying. Is that truth? Is there truth to that statement?
No. Why would it be? Let me think about it.
Says it on X.
And am I upset about any of the rad fucking dick I've had? No.
I said this man is telling you now in number 9 is casual sex.
I'm telling him no.
But this man is telling you mentally she feels worthless. Spiritually, her spirit is corrupted. Physically, each new dick, spelled with an exclamation point for the I, that enters her ages her by at least 6 months. I have to put this dumbness, this idiocy. All right. I gotta put this on the screen. I can't help it.
First of all,
I know we're not supposed to do this, but
first of all, what the fuck? What? I don't know where to start with it. I don't know where to start. First of all, I don't have any sort of moral compass at all. None, zero. So do you think that I care?
Dick that enters you ages you by 6 months. That's what they're saying.
6 months. Okay.
6 months.
All right.
So it ages.
So then
I know some old women who look great, who had tons of.
I feel like I look pretty good then.
Like I feel like I look pretty good. And they look young. I think it's like they get like the fountain of youth from semen or something. I don't know.
Let's play a game. How old is Nicco Noire? Go ahead. Take your fucking best shot. I dare you.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
Which one of you brave souls?
Have you watched The Boys season 4? There's some kinky episodes. Last season there was a hero-gasm event. Ooh.
What? Do you remember the dude who had the breast milk fetish? He was fucking all about that La Leche League.
The Boys?
Yeah.
Oh, Stan, talk about The Boys. Stan loves you.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So I've not kept up with it. I'm sorry, Stan. I will, though, because if you're into it, that gives me an excuse to go ahead and binge watch. So, last I remember, though, one of the characters had this huge breast milk fetish, and he was way into it, on, a weird, kill for La Leche tatas, which I'm not mad at him. I've tasted breast milk before, actually. I worked with a lactating dom before. That shit is sweet and delicious and big, soft, natural titties all up in your face. It makes me almost understand the ABDL thing. I don't practice that. I'm not a practitioner of that. But I am a practitioner of big soft titties in my face. I am a fan. I like it. It's good. I get it. Just saying. That's all.
That's
Yeah.
I think that's the quote.
Titties.
I'm a practitioner. I'm a practitioner of big, soft titties.
I
On or
mean,
in? On my face?
just
On or
where,
in?
just,
On my face. Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
On
You
them.
know what? I am too.
It also
Yes.
makes me understand smothering fetish too.
Yeah. When was
Yeah.
okay? Let's talk about that. We don't really
Mhm.
talk about that
That's,
much.
we
Let's get
don't.
smothered by Nicco Noire. When's the last time you smothered somebody?
Today. Today. I smothered them
Oh,
with my
tell me everything.
ass. I
You
did.
smothered someone with your
I
ass. Hey,
did. I
take us through
had
it,
a
please.
super, I had aloha. I had a super fun Hawaiian client today who was way into, I don't offer, I'm a solo act. I don't offer actual cuckold play. I offer cuckold role play, which by the way is 10 times more fun because you can do anything you want. But that said, so yeah, I had a whole big scene going on, and I have a yoga, one of those yoga chairs, and so he was sitting in it, and it was good. Anyway, all I'm saying, I smothered someone today.
Nice. All right, we're moving the show on with scams, kink events,
Mahalo.
and festivals. Um, Now, there was an issue with Domcom. Domcom's awesome. I want to go on record saying that
Yes,
Domcom is awesome.
I've been to many dom
Um,
cons. I
yeah,
have performed at dom cons. I have done workshops at dom cons. Actually done them myself. Been there. Done the whole thing. Dom cons the
there,
shit. Dom
there
con did
was.
have some issues this year though.
Mhm.
I was not
You've been to
there.
events and
Mhm,
festivals and stuff like that, and some
mhm,
one thing that's really cool about the Manor, right, about Mistress Manor, is
mhm,
that
mhm.
it's from the heart. Of course, it needs money to run, so
Yeah,
everyone is happy to give any kind of money they have.
sure.
It's bad etiquette not to. You know what I mean? So
If you're
it's
going to
that
the
feeling
events
is
and
different.
you're yeah, if you're playing, you're going to the events. If you're trying to participate and you want to be part of that community, then it's I don't want to I hate to put it this way, but you kind of have to pay the toll to the troll, or pay
Yeah,
your way. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean it in a way that if you want to continue to have public play spaces, um, then you need to support them. You can't just think that you're going to show up to Liddy Lou Tuesdays and that's all you ever do is you just go on the Looky Loo Tuesdays. Like, no, dude. Like, that's only going to happen a couple times before you're not going to be welcome at that establishment anymore. And that's not a good look. That's not how you want to. You know, that's not the face you want to have in the kink community. The shady dude that only shows up on Tuesdays that because they're free. Like,
it's also, but there is. I mean, there are events
I mean,
out there.
listen. There
There are
is
events out there
also.
who I'm telling you, like the Manor's doing it right because there's something
Oh
very
yeah.
organic to it as opposed to something very. Sometimes it gets corporate. It feels like you're in like some corporation, and it's all about money. It's all about capitalism. I mean, which is
Well,
fine, which is great. We live in a world. It's about we got to
it
survive.
is a business. It is
Hell
a
yeah,
business.
I love
It
money.
is a business. But it's a bit. Here's the thing: when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And I promise you, not a single solitary dom or
Mm.
master has ever opened a den or a play space because they hated what they do for a living.
And I
So,
would like to end some. I would like to say one thing too about podcasts. Now,
mm,
I don't really listen to other kink podcasts. I don't. Sorry, I really don't. I'm busy living a kinky
yeah,
life. I love. I mean, I do.
and making your
If
own
a friend of mine's
making your
on,
own kinky shit.
yeah. If a friend of mine's on, I'll listen to it in a second. Yeah, just
Sure.
send me a link. I'll and if I know them, of course I'll click. If I'm friends with them,
Yeah.
yeah. What I'm saying is that if you notice, I don't talk I don't talk shit about anybody. The kink
No.
community has a lot of people just talk. They love to talk, and they just talk and talk negative about it. We got to lift each other up. We're living in
Yeah.
dangerous times. I don't need to go after the
I don't know if
what's
anyone's
going
turned
on.
on the news lately,
Yeah, I don't need to
but
go into it. But
shit's
we,
fucking
in the
about
kink
to
community,
go.
we got to put our differences aside. We have to
We have to
team up.
lock
This is
arms.
we to survive, or we're not going to
Hmm.
have kink the kink. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
let's end it on two
1984 wasn't
notes.
just a good story, people. It was actually a manuscript for the future.
Let me ask you this. So going through those that list, at the end of that list, right?
Mm.
Um right? I thought you right, I gotta bring it back up.
I hate
Yeah.
that list
At
so
the
much. I hate that.
so
It's
at the end of the
because I
list,
hate it.
oh wait, it keeps
Yeah.
on going. Yeah, for some reason,
Why?
young women are encouraged in casual sex. I guess it all depends on how you feel about being objectified. Do you want to be used? Treated as a commodity? If so, then
Maybe.
that's fine. Casual
Mhm.
sex didn't and shouldn't be an issue for you. He's just go rambling on, just
Well,
about using other
clearly
people.
his
And then,
girlfriend told
but
him to go
here's the thing.
fucking get bent while she
Here's
went
the
and
thing.
fucking railed all of his friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But here, and I don't want to show it on the screen for this one reason. He's trying to sell a book. The whole thing at the end of it. I'm not giving the title or the author's name. He's trying to sell a book about how to be a man. I'm not going to make fun of this. Oh, it's very generic. It looks like it's
About
some
how to
private
be a
press, which I'm not
man.
against. I'm 100% for that. But try to
Oh,
do something
I bet
different,
that's a gooder
please.
read.
It's yeah. And that's another thing.
What a
Please,
fucking
people,
dickhead.
let's read some books. I have a book called Coolest Way to Kill Yourself. And on top of that, I'm taking auditions. Yes. Yes. Tranquility,
I
Health, and
love it.
Wellness just said hello. Hi.
Hi.
What's up, Mr. Kemp? So I have an announcement. All right. I have an
I
announcement.
love this.
We're having auditions. Your Kinky Friends, the book, was written many years ago. And it has some of the people passed away. Some of the people aren't around anymore. I want to celebrate the legends. I want to celebrate the myth. That's what I'm doing. I'm an author, and I want to sell. And so with this, I want to make a real audiobook made by your kinky friends. So I'm read the please get the book. I'll send you a copy if you're really interested in it. I need people to show up. I need people with voices. I need people who can act. Be
We
part
want
of this
people.
audiobook. Take it, even if it's
You
just
know what
one
you need.
line,
You
just
know what you need
tons
to
of
do. You know
dialogue.
what you need to do, Nick. This is what I think you
Well,
need to do. I think you need to compile a list of not characters, but of the people in the book that or you definitely you need to like block off the manuscripts that you want to do, and then post them and say these are the ones I'm going to do. Can you which parts and take auditions for them. Like let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
yeah. We already I did a
Am I making it
we
too
were
complicated?
no, let's do it. We need
I
people.
make
We need
everything complicated.
no, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Okay.
You're the casting director.
I get to, yeah.
And
I
on top of
like
that,
that.
I need you in it. Nico,
Well,
you
you
have a
know
book.
this. We already talked about that. We already talked
I
about
know. We're gonna do
that.
it.
Do it.
So yes, please. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an art. You're gonna be part of an artistic experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, there's no money
And
involved.
it's a
You're
cool
part of it.
throwback to
There's
like
no money.
old
Everybody
time
involved.
storytelling, radio storytelling, podcast story. Like it's and on top of that, it's a book that you wrote. It's a story that you're telling. It's yeah.
I did this podcast to promote the book. So
And what
let's
better way to
really
have
do it.
your kinky friends told than by your
I
kinky
got
friends?
I got so distracted by your friendship.
I'm distracted by your friendship every day, and it's the best. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah.
You are one of the You are one of the best things that has ever come out of technology for me personally. I'm serious.
Oh,
Is that a weird thing to
wow.
say?
It's
I
a,
mean,
it's
I mean, I've
a lot
only
to
built an
unpack.
entire
That's awesome, though.
business and,
I'll
you know,
take
been
it.
naked on the internet, you know, whatever. My favorite part so far of the internet is meeting you. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, Nicco. I love you, Nicco Noire.
I love you
And on
too.
that note, it's gonna be a wonderful week. It's gonna be a wonderful week. Your
Let's
kinky
hope
friends love
so.
you.
If is you know, the world might be coming to an end, so you guys might as well be kinky now because you
Yeah,
know tomorrow. Yeah, just
I
do it
promise.
now. Don't
Yeah.
wait.
And Sunshine says
Buy the
hi.
land.
Hey,
Oh,
gorgeous.
also,
Yeah,
before we leave, can I just say one thing?
of course.
I want to say um, to my new favorite um, client, Mr. Gabriel, I hope that you are feeling better and to drink your chicken soup and to get under your blankie. Don't bring me your fucking COVID. I don't want it. Not that you have COVID, but if you do have COVID, I still don't fucking want it. Or your sniffles or your sneezes or any of that. So please get better. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. The end.
And how can the kink community support Nicco Noire?
You can stop going to my fucking catfishes and you can come see me at NiccoNoire.com. And there you can find all of my social media. You can find my actual phone number to text me, text only please. And then you can actually talk to me. Actually talk to me. And if you don't want to actually talk to me, you just want to kind of talk to me, you can email me. And my email address is there too. So go to NiccoNoire.com and you'll find me there. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you. Thank
you.
you. Everybody, please. Life, life is tough. The world is wild. Life is short. So please live for now. Enjoy the now. The
Take your
greatest
pants
joy.
off.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Done.
I like it a lot. Perfect.
All
My
right. So let's
favorite.
cuckold the audience, Nicco. We gotta go.
Can we?
We gotta
All right.
we gotta do our thing. Bye, everybody. Remember the
Get the
cardinal
fuck out
rule.
of here.
Yeah. Or first of all, buy my book, The Coolest Way to Kill
Yeah,
Yourself.
buy his
And
books
remember,
and then fuck off in that direction. Got shit to do.
remember, be cool, be kind, keep an open mind. Have a great night.